Coming up next, the Nuggets taking on the Warriors. For the Nuggets, playing just over 500 ball the last 10 outings, but they think they can play even better. Warriors, Nuggets is coming up next, and we'll be right back. We hope this St. Patty's Day is bringing everyone out there good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make the backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in at small forward. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Curry against Murray. Outside Pajemski. The 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Butler against Murray. Jokic passes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Well, if there's a better passing big man than Jokic, I want to know who it is.
And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
Murray passes to Jokic. Puts it up. The bank shot, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Warriors for a minute. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Clock at 6. Outside for Porter. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. The 4th spot held by Aaron Gordon.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And stolen by Murray. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Here's Jackson Davis, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10. And again for 3.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Now here's Jokic. 37 points his last time out. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Jokic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Curry against Murray. Here's Jackson Davis. And the 3 off target.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Outside Pajemski. Butler on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the take. That one goes. Count it.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
Jokic, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Kuminga down low. He's guarded by Porter. Jackson Davis down low. Working on Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. And Kuminga throws it down.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Gordon can't hit. The Warriors lead by 4. Left side Kuminga. Outside Pajemski. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. The offensive rebound. And that one is hammered home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Here's Jokic. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle.
Yeah, that's just a one-man highlight reel. Once Murray gets the steal, he's looking to go all the way.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Outside Moody, fires from deep. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook drives.
Just an elite decision maker. Westbrook makes strong reads in the pick and roll.
The Warriors lead by 5. Curry passes to Looney. Outside Peyton. Here's Moody. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Back to Watson. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Curry finds Looney. Right side, Kuminga. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 3. Now here's Westbrook. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Back to Watson. Jacks up with 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
Well, they worked very hard to earn those whistles, playing assertive basketball and going right into the defender.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Peyton. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Now here's Butler. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail. Now Westbrook. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Defeated by Washington in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Now look, turnovers hurt you in 2 ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Number 1, Denver.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
It's stolen away. Outside Pajemski. Here's Kuminga. Good D by Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of this game. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
To the left side wing, here's Jackson Davis, and the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Denver. They're on a 13-5 run. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Murray. The 3-ball. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Here's Jackson Davis. He knocks it down. Wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to have to wait.
The previous play is under review.
If he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for Golden State.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq, and now they're processing things even faster, making even better decisions. That's impressive.
Yeah, if your front office selected any one of these guys, you could say you won the draft.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt, and it's Butler in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the left wing. From outside the arc, gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
Now Jokic, out to Gordon. Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. Butler with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Jackson Davis with the bucket. Jackson Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Butler double team. Here's Jackson Davis into the lane. It counts, and the foul. It's on Nikola Jokic.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Now here's Butler. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Offensive board. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Denver in the lead. Out to the wing. Pass to Jokic. Jokic on the drive. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
What a gift to a coach to have a center like Jokic who can run the pick and roll like that.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. The 2K leaderboard highlights the top scorer since the All-Star break. Stephen Curry, number 1.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Takes the contact and hits it anyway.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Jordan the screen. Westbrook into the lane. Pass to Tyson. Here's Strawther, defended by Pajemski. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Strawther. No points yet. Pajemski grabs the board. Outside Curry. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. For the lead. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Tyson from downtown. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry passes to Kuminga. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Payton comes in for Pajemski. And Rubio is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And a switch here also for Denver. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Tyson. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Strawther. Westbrook taking his time here. Outside for Porter. And here's Westbrook. Back to Porter. Takes a 3. Looney grabs a miss. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Jordan with a screen on Rubio. And he's going for the oop here. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick and roll execution.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely, and the shot goes.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Westbrook, the pass to Jordan, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rubio.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 4, Moses Moody.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Michael Porter. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the 2 guard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here, and Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Strother. And Murray subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Gordon. Pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. Throw it down, Nikola.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Curry with it. Outside Kuminga. Outside Curry. Good D by Jokic.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Jokic with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. The Warriors pull it in, and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Pajimski's checked in for the Warriors. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And a deep 3 from Curry. No good on the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jokic passes to Brown. Back to Jokic. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. And Butler is subbed in for Peyton. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. It's Pajimski on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Murray passes to Jokic. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense, really earning that and one chance.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
But in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Now here's Green. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big-time bucket.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Warriors trail by 4. Back to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Brown. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Jackson Davis misses. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. 1:11 left in the fourth. And the layup is good. Jokic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Jokic is doubled to the paint. Here's Gordon. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And now a 6-point Denver lead.
Coming up big for his squad. Gordon doesn't back down from the big moment.
Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Pass to Jokic. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, got a piece of it.
Timeout.
Butler with a steal. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Green with a screen on Porter. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Butler. Pass to Green. There's the triple. Knocked loose. So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, Nicola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What spurred you to become more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, they're relying on your voice, so keep it up.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.